Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pop, Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
From New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Knicks happy to return to New York. For Lopez, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis, and it's Williams in for Langston Galloway.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year, just lacked any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
On the floor for Miami, Freak in at point guard. Anderson is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Green, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he said their focus has to be on the defensive end of the floor, going up against a team that's so crafty offensively. He said we can't have that many lapses because they will take advantage. Guys, we'll see how they do. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
And New York making a change here. Grant's checked in. You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
Green kicks to Winslow. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Pick by Williams. Seraphin inside. He's covered by Anderson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. The Heat with the lead. Freak passes to Winslow. The dish now to Freak. Trying his luck deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And a follow kicks to Grant. Pass to Seraphin. From 13. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Heat leading by 4. Winslow dishes to Freak. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. He kicks to Stoudemire. Right side, Green. Nice shot from the wing.
Assisted, Freak.
Grant. The shot is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his... And he's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Lewis Amundsen. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Langston Galloway. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Calderon is out there with a Flalo. Then it's Kevin Serafin. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Freak. It's blocked. They retain possession. Stoudemire, and that is good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here is Calderon. He had 13 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. And he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
A Flalo, no good. The Heat leading by 7. And Green with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Calderon up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Serafin's got 5 points in the quarter.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
And it's Freak missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
A follow the pass to Calderon. There's a good screen. Rebounded by Anderson.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Freak kicks to Green. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Green's got 9.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat lead by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the three-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all.
The second half just about to get going here. Carmelo. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic, and what's been the key to your success tonight and in general for the team of late?
In the last two games, everybody is playing for each other. You know, we're sharing the ball, we are active in defense, and we run. I think so. Last two games, that was the key. Everybody was involved, everybody was shooting the ball well, and here's the result.
Sharing is contagious. Goran, thanks for your time. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gerald Green. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. Really didn't let up.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and